So you're riding your beloved sports bike, but these days your wrists are starting to give you a lot of grief, especially on your throttle hand. Your bike doesn't have cruise control. I have a very cheap fix for that. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Roads of Oz. My name is Matt. So in this episode we're looking at Oxford's Cruise Anti-Fatigue Throttle Assist, and I bought this for about $12, and there are cheaper ones about, different brands. They start really cheap on eBay and go up to no more than about 14 bucks. I went with the Oxford brand simply because I know that they make quality stuff. And what I mean by that is it generally works. Every bit of Oxford equipment I've ever had has worked well. So let's get in and have a proper look at it. On my recent trip to Tasmania, because I was doing so many kilometres, I was really scared about getting fatigue, especially in the right hand. As you know, you do a lot of kilometres, and just holding your hand constantly in that position, you can get pins and needles. It can get quite uncomfortable, and you generally want to wiggle your fingers. And it's not hard to hold the throttle cable, but it's just, you just want that added bit of support so it's not going to snap shut, or you're not going to roll it too far and speed. And this helps with that massively. So when I first come across these, I found them on older sports bikes ridden by some older blokes, and I asked about it and they said, look, it just helps with arm pump or pins and needles in the hand. So I thought it might be good on another bike, which we're going to go fitted on, and that's the bike behind me, the 600 SS. So not only is it a cheap installation, it's also an easy installation. So it comes off quite simply. You can hold the grip and just rotate it off like such, and it comes off. All right, so on a bike like a Super Sport, when you have a lot of weight on your wrists, fitting one of these will make life a lot easier. Now they go on quite simple. Now what I normally do, I normally put it on a lot lower than what I want it, because you're able to spin it, rotate it around that way. When you push it down that way, it's going to grab and push the throttle cable. Now, don't make the mistake of putting it directly under your hand in the throttle position. What I did, I bring my hand out straight, then slide it around so it's just touching. So, because what you find is when you bring your hand out straight, your palm actually pushes down a little bit. So you don't want to be pushing down on the throttle and get done for speeding using a cruise control device. The bloody irony. But that's pretty much it. It's the simplest installation ever. And as I said, riding along, I can just bring my hands out straight. I can wiggle my hands and still maintain speed. So if you wiggle your hands around too much and move the throttle, naturally the bike will speed up and slow down. But if it's just a case of bringing your hands out like this, you can generally get away with it. Now, that at the moment is lower, but when I bring my hand out like that, you'll find it sitting on it. And same as when you're on the accelerator. You hold the accelerator, you bring your hand out, and you don't see the accelerator, the throttle backing off, so you maintain speed. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Something so simple can make life so much better for you riding and turn an unpleasant ride into a much more pleasant ride, especially when you're doing a whole day ride and you're clocking up anywhere from 400 to 500 kilometers. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you found this video interesting, please like, share, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. It helps out my channel massively. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next vid.